Welcome back to the Altars. Before we get started with episode 9, I should address an elephant in the room from the previous episode. I got a comment from Zedric von Kotmal, who watched ahead on the playlist and saw this video before a lot of other people, and he pointed out, I made a mistake that I very frequently make, which is I skimmed but did not really read a pop-up on the screen, and that means that when I was informed that I didn't have enough storage to pack up all of my mining equipment, I just skimmed by it and thought I was just being informed that they were packing up my mining equipment. So I thought that I was carrying all my mining equipment with me, when actually most of it was being left behind. And that puts me in a really difficult situation, because whenever I do settle down again, I'm not going to have any mining outposts. And so I might have just screwed myself over pretty hard. I'm hoping that this is recoverable, but we're gonna have to see. I guess we'll hit continue. Right now, though, we're in the middle of Journey 2, and so we might not get to address this problem up front. Still, I wanted to credit Zedric with catching that problem, and for all of you who noticed that, and were probably mystified as to why I wasn't reacting to what was actually on the screen, sorry. I just have this bad habit of skimming when I think I know what something is supposed to say and not really reading into all of the details. And yeah, I just completely missed what was going on that screen. All right.
You do know we're running out of radiation filters?
Yeah, I'm sure we're running out of a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, I think that... Okay, so we've got 124 metals. So there probably is a little bit of room for me to do some stuff. However, production is limited to only small essential items due to the increased power consumption of moving the base. Okay, so what stuff can I make? Nothing at this point. So okay, so I am going to have to probably make at least one mining outpost the moment I arrive if I want to be able to continue to get materials. But I guess that's just not a thing I can worry about now. Well, let's find out what we can worry about.
Man, I'm telling you, we need it. Hey, what's going on? What are you arguing about?
We got together to celebrate our progress, but it looks like we've reached the limits of a constructive discussion regarding our different views.
We can't agree on the playlist. I say nothing beats good old rock and roll, but it seems our tastes got pretty rotten in some branches.
Please, why can't we at least take it easy with the music? Chill out, calm our nerves. You might not have noticed, but I was trying to make a point. If you really have to listen to music now, pick something we can focus to and think about the challenges ahead. Ever heard of a surgeon celebrating while the patient is still on the operating table?
Yada, yada, yada. I bet your taste in music is just about as fresh as that patient.
That's because your narrow mind will never grasp the beauty of AI-fueled synth jazz.
Okay, guys, let's not kill ourselves over a stupid party playlist, please. You never said what you'd want to hear.
Okay, so I've got some options here. I was trying to tweak the audio levels in the background while they were talking, and I'll probably do a little bit more tweaking and editing, so hopefully it sounded all right. I've been having a weird problem lately where I don't know if it was a Windows update or something else, but something changed in the connective tissue between my Xbox and my PC. And now my Xbox is coming in about twice as loud as it used to. So I have to do a lot of manual setting of mixer bars and stuff like that to keep it from just peaking all the time. So there were probably a couple of distorted lines early on, but I think I recovered from it fast enough. Hopefully I've stabilized it and things are going to make sense. But anyway, let's... I managed to ruin one of my son's videos on the Debuche channel this way. But yeah, hopefully it'll be fine. So my own music tastes are fairly eclectic. I like a lot of these options. It's like, there's situations where I want all of these things. But it looks like I have to basically either side with someone or tell everybody to not have fun. No fun allowed. So, yeah, it's like, for me, I don't know. Like, all of these are things that I like. I think maybe, my, like, 90s grunge sort of development period in high school probably makes me lean towards guitars. Though, I don't know, as an adult, somewhere between these two is actually where I tend to be. I listen to a lot of, like, kind of driving synthwave, Carpenter Brute, that sort of thing, because it's sort of like it can, when I'm working and stuff, it can drive all the distractions out of my mind, while its general lack of lyrics, its usual lack of lyrics means that it's not filling my head with distractions that prevent me from doing like narrative work, and so that is somewhere between these two in terms of my motivation. I do know that The Scientist has been a little frustrated with me lately. Which of these is more like what he said? Because chilling to something upbeat and calm, that sounds like The Botanist, doesn't it? Or was this is definitely The Technician. I'm trying to remember, because I was messing with the audio at the time. Now I'm not exactly sure what everyone said, but like AI fueled synth jazz, that sounds like this, right? So that was what The Scientist said. Maybe two of my guys would like this one, because this also sounds like The Personality of the Botanist, so I don't remember exactly what The Botanist said. So maybe I'll choose this. The Technician's not going to like this, but I just played beer pong with The Technician. He probably likes me okay anyway.
Let's chill to something upbeat and calm. What? Good choice. Look, there's definitely one thing we have in common. We are very emotional about a party playlist. Of course we are. Hey, I just realized something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we all start out playing with Frickle Pickle? Oh my word. Just as I was fighting so hard to get that memory out of my mind, the very mention of that ludicrous name makes me want to die of humiliation. Come on, it was a high school rock band. It had to be cringy to be authentic. I actually have fond memories. Blisters on my fingers from strumming those strings all night. And thank goodness that joke of a band broke up when everyone went away to college. Speak for yourself. I got together with the guys several years later and we jammed on the weekends. And to think it all started with Uncle Martin's guitar. He wasn't exactly a perfect teacher, unless you wanted to learn how to chug a bottle of beer in under 5 seconds. That's because he was a musician, not a babysitter. Remember the first thing he made us play? Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
Okay. I hope this is the correct answer. One thing I'm realizing watching this is the fact that while The Technician and The Scientist, I think, were both necessary recruits, Botanist was completely my choice. They had to make this conversation work no matter who I selected as my recruits. I could have put anybody in the Botanist shoes. And I could have actually recruited a fourth person if I'd wanted to, I suspect. So, like, I imagine this kind of group conversation, most of our conversations are with one character at a time. A group conversation like this is probably massively expensive to adapt to all of the range of possibilities that the player could have. I imagine they are harshly limiting the number of these they do, and then they're going all out with the ones they choose to do. And so I'm looking forward to seeing, like, I don't know, is there a Journey 3 that's going to have a conversation like this? And will it try to integrate all the people I recruit between now and then? Yeah. Oh, also, another thing I'm just, like, thinking about. I mean, I'm assuming this was written originally in English, but I think it was written by people I mean, the character's name is Jan. I think he's written by people from Eastern Europe. And I'm wondering if they had different songs in mind and different band names in mind when they originally wrote this for a character who I forgot where my character was from. Is he meant to be Czech or something? I've forgotten. But I'm just wondering if Frickle Pickle was the original name, or if, if it would have been a different song other than Eensy Weensy Spider or Itsy Bitsy Spider. I learned Eensy Weensy. See, it even varies within the United States. So, anyway.
Down came the rain and washed the fucker out. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that. I wonder if we'd even remember how to play that simple tune. I haven't touched a guitar in ages. I went back to fiddling with the instrument a little bit when we moved with Lena. Nothing serious, though. Luckily, we're not here to perform music. You know what? You're right. We should definitely do it. You really are a genius. I bet we could write a song Uncle Martin would dig. All we need is a guitar. You up to it?
He's looking right into my soul.
Man, I'm telling you, we need it.
I guess we can try to make a guitar. Where did I stick the, It's been a few days since I played. There's the workshop. Can I make a guitar in the workshop? I can. As I guess this counts as a small essential item. I don't think it's listing any costs. So they're not making this contingent on what I happen to bring with me. Alright, we got a guitar. It's funny, they came up with a bunch of generic widgets for me to work on when I'm building something strange. So everybody's still in the kitchen. Oh, okay. So wait, what can I do? Oh, answer the call in the comms room. Oh, okay. I've made the guitar, but I guess playing the guitar is an event for later?
Hello?
Jan, this is Maxwell. I have to say, I am disappointed.
What about?
Your wife, Lena Berg? I thought you were supposed to keep her out of this.
So yeah, he wanted me to keep her out of it, but I thought his motivation was to keep her from asking too many questions. And I thought that by engaging with her, I could, get her on my side and have her not be a disruptive force. So I felt like I made a good decision in his interest, and I wish that I could express that to him.
Come on. It was just a harmless request. She helped speed things up a great deal.
Well, it seems she also found the time to accuse me of negligence before the board. You do realize I am going to face a lot of scrutiny now. We are going to face it. Luckily for you, her ignorant meddling didn't delay the dispatching of your rescue mission.
About time.
Oh, so you're not happy with my methods either? Please don't make me regret stepping in to save you. At least tell me your cargo is all right.
I'll give him what he wants.
Rubidium? Yeah, it's safe, don't worry.
Good. And your altars? Are there many of them?
Why so curious?
You think it's none of my business? It will be, sooner or later. You know, I did try to test the waters a little back home about the possible fate of your potential crew. And before your wife barged in with her self-righteous attitude and sabotaged all my subtle advances.
You mean you still haven't told anyone?
It's too early, Jan.
Why?
There's one thing you need to understand about those people. No one makes it to the board of a corporation for being nice. It's an award you get for putting the interests of stakeholders before anything else. Which boils down to being a passive opportunist with no moral center.
But I don't get it. My alters are in the interest of the corporation. I had to make them to bring back Rapidium, right?
Yes, but they're also a liability. Imagine an uncontrolled leak to the public. Moral outrage on socials, competition taking over the narrative. Heads would have to fall, Rapidium or not. No, we don't want them to panic.
And whose interest are you protecting? What are you hiding, Maxwell?
You got me there, Jan. I am hiding something quite embarrassing. An idealistic dream.
What about?
Would you laugh if I told you I believe we can change the face of the world? Like depleting resources, insufficient food production, they're just symptoms. We could get to the cause.
Okay, I'm nervous about what he means. Is he talking about using alter creating technology to change human nature? So that so basically we are all the best versions of ourselves, or the maybe state mandated best versions of ourselves, so that we don't make wrong decisions? That's my guess, and that actually sounds creepy.
How?
Think, Jan. You can see it clearly now. The truth about life. Because what is it really? Nothing but a predetermined string of events, distorted with myriads of random, meaningless decisions. We spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it, some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe. Still, no satisfactory answer comes. Until, once in hundreds, maybe thousands of years, a chance appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
And you think this is it?
Well, ever since I learned about your discovery, I keep thinking about Rapidium as the opportunity for us to stop being slaves to chaos. That is why, contrary to the members of the board, I will sacrifice everything to protect your mission.
I'm not sure I want that. Sacrifice everything seems like, that's a lot.
I'm not really sure I want sacrifice. It usually comes with a promissory note.
Then why did you run to your ex-wife for support? You prefer to rely on someone who has no idea about your situation?
At least I know I can trust her. I don't know much about you.
Fair point. Maybe you're right. I should have been more open with you.
About what?
You see, the career in management wasn't always what I had in mind for myself. I used to be a geneticist, preoccupied by scientific work, exciting, promising experiments.
So, the old research Lucas dug up.
Yes, it was mine.
You're responsible for all this. The mine records, the branching.
It's never just one person, Jan. But yes, I was in charge of that project.
What did you want to achieve?
I can't say any more, Jan. Especially when the board is all over me with their questions. For the very same reasons I had to discontinue my work. And this is where it gets tricky. Because if anyone from the board finds out what we've done together, they could get the wrong idea. If you know what I mean.
That you're experimenting again?
That I'm using the situation to turn things around for myself.
aren't you?
That's quite a harsh accusation, considering the mess I've got you out of, Jan Dolsky.
Okay. I get it.
I'm not sure you do. You see, things may get harder for you soon.
Harder? How?
Well, there might come a moment when the interest of your alters, at least some of them, will differ significantly from yours.
Are you trying to scare me?
I just want you to prepare.
For what?
Tough decisions.
That's very cryptic.
Well, it's the best I can do. Remember, we're both in uncharted territory. Lucas is working on establishing the most convenient rendezvous point. He'll dispatch the coordinates to you as soon as he's found a good location.
Good. I'll be waiting.
In the meantime, wish me luck with the mess down here. I'll get back to you when the storm dies down.
It's funny. I think he and I both think of ourselves as being down here and the other one being up there. But, okay, wants us to gather the altars in the kitchen. By the way, I really like the conversations that they've crafted in this game. Like, I feel like the options that I have, the things that my character says, they're all, like, well-motivated, and, I feel like most of the time, I've got the options at my disposal that I want. And I feel like the conversations are, I don't know, a bunch of... it's just very common for video games to have characters not tackling things in nuanced, grown-up ways. And I feel like the characters here, they're saying the kinds of things that I would actually want to say in these situations. They're not just like pointlessly, stoking arguments and things like that. Like we're sometimes at odds with each other's interests, but we're also being grown-ups about it.
Okay, I've got us a guitar. Now, what do we want to play? How about something from our old repertoire? We had a few hits up our sleeves.
For crying out loud, can't you just let it go? Do you really want to sing something a 16-year-old version of yourself wrote?
True. That could be a bit awkward. But we had some sick tunes. How about this? We could use one of our old tunes, but come up with new lyrics. Something fresh and relatable to, well, our audience.
And by audience, you mean?
Us, obviously. Let's write about us. What do you think, Jan?
This is setting up to be so cringe, and I can't wait. This is what I would say. I'm nervous about it taking me in the direction of not writing a song, though, so I'm going to pick this.
I like it. Let's get down to it. That's the spirit.
And what exactly would you write about?
Like I said, something relatable. We should write about us, our crew. What unites us, what divides us.
I would add something about the love that we share. All good songs are about love.
Sounds like a plan. I'll take the first verse. You, Brainiac?
What about me?
You didn't think you'd get away with it, did you?
You're not gonna leave me alone, are you?
Nope. We're in this together.
Fine. Give me the shortest part.
And what'll you sing about?
Quantum mechanics? What else? Let's add some meaning to this pointless activity.
Okay, then. Jan, your turn. You take the second verse. What are you gonna sing about? I could sing about all the things we've been through. Well, that could work. You could start with something like, on the path I left behind.
This is giving some credit to my alters as having made better choices than me.
How about, I've made choices that were not always right.
Yeah, but I'm no longer left all by myself.
Together, we can win this fight. All right, looks like we've got it. Let's just get this over with.
Okay, here goes.
Growing up apart, we shared surprisingly common ground, feeling nothing more than regret. Till the coin got flipped around. Things never said in quantum state now won't remain unspoken. The clock is unwound, the choice is unsound, could now reopen. What if I gotta spend a day with you again? Of all the things that I regret, it's losing you that truly hurts. If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today. On the path I left behind, I made choices that were not always right, but I'm no longer left all by myself. Together we can win this fight, and though it seems now anything could be undone, would you be really missing things if they were never truly gone? If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today, oh, if I could take us somewhere now, let us win this race against the sun and find a place where we could hide tonight.
The base seems to be a bit wobbly. Are you sure we're not moving?
More like alcohol intoxication has wreaked havoc on your vestibular system.
My what?
We're not moving. Something has to be blocking our way again. The navigation readings are curious.
Curious. In what way?
I don't know exactly, but something's distorting them.
Okay. Nothing cures a hangover like taking a walk. Wanna go and check that thing out, Jan?
Okay. We have a serious thing to investigate, but I'm still reeling from that previous scene. What in the world was that? It was like, okay, so I hid my face during it because I wanted the full experience to be up there on the screen. But I was smiling so hard the entire time. I could not believe what I was participating in. I thought it was amazing. So like, and also part of what was amazing about it is my version of that is probably different from yours. I chose some of the lyrics, and also I chose the botanist. Somebody else could have been in that fourth spot. And in fact, there could have even been a fifth person. The botanist sang twice. I wonder if I had recruited a fifth person, if they would have taken the second botanist spot. Like, whoever assembled this song assembled so many permutations of the song. Like, I just can't underscore how big a project that had to have been. And it was like, and like no one asked for it. like nobody would have felt like if that had not been there, nobody would have thought the game was missing something, right? Like they put that in there because somebody just was like, hey dude, you know what would be cool?
Gun, I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Oh yeah, fine, go away. Like somebody just had this wild idea, and the team got on board and they did it. Like that, you don't understand how rare it is for something wild like that to like make it all the way through the process. Bureaucracies are designed to kill crazy, expensive, unique ideas like that. And this one didn't do it. They actually got to do the thing. And I'm just like, my mind's blown. Like, that song could have been much worse and I would still be exactly as happy. It was actually not that bad. You know, not every lyric was like solid gold, but the point is these characters wrote it themselves and they're not supposed to be great lyricists. So that's fine. I was extremely happy that entire time. Mostly just as a game developer, imagining just the freedom and fulfillment of getting to make a thing like that. That just, I mean, so I enjoyed it as a player. I enjoyed it as a developer. I'm so glad that's in the game. I honestly, it makes me want to play the game another time to hear another version of the song. Anyway, I guess we should go talk to some people. In here? No, looks like it's
Would
upstairs.
you like me to address that?
Okay, hold on a second. Let's look at our assignments. Okay, so first, actually, production. We need mining outposts. So we're going to do that. How are we on radiation filters? How many do we have? It looks like we've got 0. Okay, well that, yeah. Our uphold on radiation filters is only 1. I think we need to make that more. How do I, wait, what's the button for, there it is, set uphold. Okay, so I want to be storing up radiation filters, but that's less important than the mining out, than getting at least 1 mining outpost. We need a mining outpost. It should, because I'm betting I'm about to go on a sortie outside. I will probably want to come back inside having established at least 1. So let's build a mining outpost first, then a radiation, then 3 radiation filters, and then in the kitchen, how are we on meals? We have 1, and we've queued 7, so that's good. What else? Oh, we should probably restore our uphold on raw food. And the refinery can make stuff out of enriched metals, which we don't have. Anything else I need to mess with here? I think got an uphold on drill cartridges. So that's probably fine. I think I've already got 6 pylons, so we're okay there. Maybe a second mining outpost, but I'll be careful with that because I think it might just stack them together on top, and I do want to get the radiation filters. So I think we'll leave things here. Let's look at our assignments. Nobody's assigned to anything. Oh wait, let's look at research real quick. Cheaper climbing is something we're already working on. That's good. General suit upgrade. 8 bars of suit battery. You know what? This seems like a good idea because I don't know what I'm going to run into out there, but it'll probably be more challenging than other. Oh, planetary samples. Do all of these cost samples? No, just this one. And I've got 2 planetary samples. Let's see what's competing for that. Advanced non-metals outpost. 40% faster. 30% faster. 30. Okay, so we can get more advanced mining outposts that get us resources faster. Okay, that is competing with the suit upgrade in my mind. Radiation repulsor, which makes filters more efficient. Oh, and so it means I have to replace them less. Oh, all of these are attractive. But I guess if I'm mining faster, then I can probably compensate for some of these other losses. So like right now, when I don't really know how any of these are going to play out in terms of my needs, I feel like maybe the best move I can make is to focus on mining output. Mining output. So let's choose that one. Okay, so now that I know what I'm doing, we definitely want technician working in the workshop. We definitely want... I can make meals tonight if I need to. So let's get botanist working in the greenhouse, and then scientists in the lab. So everybody work at your usual jobs. And I've also got something going on in the kitchen. Let's see what it
You're
is.
short-sighted. We need those additional resources to ensure better safety measures in the future.
Okay. Start mining enriched metals. The alters are arguing about the source of metals. One wants to start mining enriched metals. The other one prefers to keep mining only regular metals. So the technician wants to just go with regular metals because it's safer and it doesn't have radiation problems. But the scientist wants us to go for enriched metals. I didn't do enriched metals last time, and I kind of regretted not trying it out. So maybe I'll go with the scientist this time. He has been more frustrated with me lately anyway. And I'll give enriched metals a try.
We won't be efficient if we die of irradiation.
You have got to be kidding me.
Oh, the second Rapidia mark is the other one. Okay, I'll worry about that later. All right. Let's go to the airlock and see what's out there. Let's look at the map. Okay, so ahead and to my right, there's a place to explore, and then off to my left, there's also places to explore. This seems like a problem.
What the hell is that? Another kind of anomaly? It's sure distorting gravity around here. We'll need to think of a way to deal with it if we want to push on.
Okay. That seems like enough of that. What is in here? Uh-oh. What's my backpack telling me?
What is this? A new anomaly?
Wait, time dilation? Oh crap. Nope, get away from me. Ah! Okay, this one might need destruction. Let's get out the illuminator. A destroyed anomaly reveals ALX. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I can, like, deliberately destroy these to get resources out of them. Especially the aggressive ones. Okay, we get some organics here. Do I have time for that? Okay, it looks like organics is the main thing I have access to around here. The deep deposit upstairs. I'm about out of suit battery. Alright, do I have the mining outpost yet? Are they still working on that? I do have the mining outpost. I will add a second outpost after the radiation filters. But for right now, this is probably enough. Okay. I have one battery. Oh, it's in that direction. Okay, I kind of expected it to be upstairs, but it might actually be down here. Let's... Wait, why is this not working? Oh, right. I still left my probes upstairs. I was out of probes. Ah! Did we find it? Looks like we did. So now, we can place our one mining outpost. Pylon, pylon hub. Nope, mining outpost, this one. Okay, cool. I'll want to build pylons on the way back. Well, let's explore a little further first. We can definitely build pylons on our way back home, but we should see what else is out here. Is this a, we've got a barrier in the way of enriched metals. Let's, we got a drill thingy, so let's do that. Okay, so we've got an enriched metals source in here. I assume this is radioactive? Yeah, just a little bit. It's fine. Grab a little bit of metals. Is that regular metals? I think it is. Okay, yeah, we will worry about that a little bit later. We can extract these. And, oh, we've got rubidium in here. Is this just a, short-term mine? What is beyond it? The energy well blocks all connections between buildings. If you walk through it, your battery will be completely discharged. Okay, there's potentially something weird back here. And I can't bring pylons through it. Okay. We'll worry about that later. Oh, wait. This is... Have I gone in a big circle? Oh. Looks like I've gone in a big circle. Okay. I'm definitely leaving some opportunities for mining and stuff on the ground here, but I'm like... I just want to see what the lay of the land is first. Oh. Okay. The deep deposit of enriched metals might be up here. I wonder if it changes from playthrough to playthrough. Like, are they always in the exact same spot? Can you use your prior knowledge? Or do they, like, have multiple potential places where the mining outpost might want to be placed? Okay, we've got time dilation coming. Ah. How are we doing on drill charges? Because that they would have been added to the queue. Looks like. Yeah, we're still working on radiation filters. Okay, so I don't have another drill charge. I'll have to pass through that sometime later. I wonder if the anomaly that my backpack is finding here is actually like something that makes mining that thing take way longer than it should. Where else have we not? Okay, so straight through here, we haven't explored. There's also a thing to climb here, but we haven't been able to because I use my suit battery and other stuff. Okay. I think next time we'll just try to explore this route on our way out, or maybe... I don't think that route was a thing. I think I'm going to turn around and try... Wait, what's this way? Oh, that's just a normal way I can go? No? Nope. Okay. Let's see. So right now, I'm actually running low. I'm running low on everything, organics and metals. However, if I want to keep building mining outposts, I need more metals. So I think I'm going to prioritize grabbing metals on my way out the door. Oh, wait, metals were behind. Metals were behind me. Were those the only... Okay, yeah. I'm gonna grab these metals. Okay. No storage space. Oh. Is that something I can mess with from here? I don't think I can. Okay, so we're full up on storage, or semi-full up on storage. Of course, using some pylons will free some up. So let's do that. Okay. So I don't know. So we've got these different kinds of pylons, and it's listing different costs. So does that mean that I have a certain number of pylons available, but then I spend different numbers of pylons to get different types of pylons? So like if I want a pylon hub, that costs me 5 pylons. I don't have to make a hub and then use a hub. I just keep making pylons, and then I spend pylons. That is an interesting way to do it. It makes sense because it means you can, with the same set of resources, make flexible decisions about how you want to lay out each network. I like it. I don't know if I would have thought of it doing it this way, though. This is clever. Okay, regular pylons are, I think, all we need right now. So let's... Okay, there's a thingy in there.
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
Okay, I'm going to try to get this thing through here. All right. Oh, time dilation problem. Let's
I'm
not
done
do
here.
that.
Should I do this now?
Sure, go ahead and cook. That's fine. It's saying I can't build this here. So I think I might need to use more pylons with shorter steps. Yeah, I would like to not have time dilation if I can help it. Ooh, can this not connect through this cave? Oh, this can't connect through the cave. Oh no. I can't take it through that route. What does that mean? That means I probably have to go up and over. I have to go up and over. Okay. We don't have much time left. Let's definitely avoid the time anomaly. Stop it. Let's retrieve the pylons. If I end up traveling on foot this way more often, I should probably try to kill those anomalies as well. So I think I can recharge my suit battery here. Can I? No, not if it's not connected, I can't. Okay, can I use... Yeah, I think this might be worth using a suit battery. Okay. I mean, I guess I could always do it tomorrow, but... So this... might let me through. Let's... Oh, there's a window through here. Okay, yeah. Check this out. Okay. So we put a pylon here, right? Let's get as close as we can. And then... Okay, it's going to start getting radioactive out here. I need to go quick. I'll be back later to collect some of these resources. I like this geometry puzzle that they've come up with for me here. So that spot where I thought I was looking through a route back to the mining outpost, but I wasn't. I was looking at a pylon route through this window. So let's see, can I build a pylon? Will it be in range? Yes, oh, just barely. Just barely. Okay. We're almost out of time, but we're also almost home. Oh. There. And then... we go all the way down there. And then can we see that pylon from down here? Yes, but is it going to connect to the base? Oh, oh, we gotta build 2 pylons to make this connection. We can't... Oh, come on. Come on! Okay, fine. I might end up moving one of these pylons eventually. When I find some other way to take advantage of the sheer number of them I have to have. Okay, let's get back inside before the radiation gets bad. Alright, let's look at our situation with assignments. Nothing cute at the greenhouse, but nothing else to do either. We've got another mining outpost in progress, but no resources for a radiation filter. What are we missing for the filter? Probably organics. Yeah, organics is short. So, okay, so I need to go get organics tomorrow. Let's make sure we have enough mining outposts. And these guys. Okay, so I'm going to have to go out and get... I need to... So that... Okay, these mining... I can definitely get these mining outposts. So if I can get an outpost to a location with metals, then I can get more... Yeah, okay. I was worried that I'd screwed myself out of stuff, but I think the fact that you are reserving... that when you decide to build something, you're reserving the resources for it, but you can get them back. Yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm just thinking through it myself, but I think this does make sense. Research, though. We've completed our research. So let's go with... Oh, it just occurred to me, we're unlocking special outposts with this technology. Yeah, advanced metals outpost. By the way, I'm assuming the advanced metals outpost will also work on regular metals. Like not, I mean, or will also work on enriched metals, not just regular ones. Does it say that one way or the other? Okay, this says rubidium, organics, and minerals. This says metals. Oh, no, wait, no, here we... Advanced enriched metals outpost. Okay, so it's over here on the left side. So basically, I kind of wasted this because I'm not going after regular metals. I didn't even see a place to get regular metals. Dang. This was not a good choice. I should have chosen this. But I made this choice before I'd even gone out and gotten the lay of the land. I guess what I need to be looking for is more anomalies so I can get more of these planetary samples. But being able to get organics and other stuff pretty fast, I mean, that is still valuable to me. So I'll invest in this one, even though I regret the previous one. And, oh, ALX organic conversion. Yeah, let's be able to make our ALX into something. Okay, so that gives our scientist something to do tomorrow. We've got 3 cooked meals. That is not enough cooked meals. So I will go to the kitchen and make some more food. It's making me a little tired, but that's okay. Hi, botanist. Oh, the botanist is so friendly and doesn't complain about stuff. I appreciate that. All right. We've done enough for the day. This is where I sleep. Okay, cool. Let's go to sleep and see what happens tomorrow. Okay, so I think all of our assignments currently make sense. Though, actually, you know what? If I'm to be getting an advanced... If I'm to be getting the ability to make an advanced non-metals outpost, I should probably... So, okay. So I'll want that one on the organics mine that I've got already. I've only found one other mine. So actually, yeah, let's remove the mining outposts for now. We'll still make more pylons, but then when the advanced non-metals outpost becomes possible, we'll make that. We'll swap out the current outpost that I've got on the non-metals, and then we'll use that one for the metals. I think that makes sense. How fast is that research going to get completed, though? 6 hours. Is it worth it to have another generic mining outpost? I mean, I'm sure I'll need it eventually, right? Basically, I want to use the generic mining outposts for metals right now, right? Or wait a minute. No, I've got an advancement. Yeah, no, I want to basically the generic one that I've got is just for enriched metals. Everything else I want to use a special outpost for. So yeah, I don't want to make another mining outpost unless now. Is salvaging them lossy? Like, do I lose something from them if I salvage them? How do I salvage them? How do I get rid of them? Like, if I've got is there a way for me to do it? Destroy. I can destroy things. I can dismantle things, but I don't know how much I get back. It doesn't say. So I'm going to be cautious about this. Yeah, so I guess I'll go outside. Oh, wait, one more thing. Soup batteries. I used one in the field, and it'll take organics to get another. Okay, so the main thing I need to do first is go out there and use that current mining outpost to get some organics so we can build some stuff we don't have yet. And that should include a soup battery, because that was useful to have in that one instance. Oh yeah, I can fast travel all the way out here. So yeah, let's mine a bunch of this.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Oh yeah, go ahead to the kitchen, that's fine.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Actually, botanist, you know what you can do? You can come do the outpost instead of me.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Sure, you can be on base maintenance. Though, let's see. All right. How's the research going? We're almost done with the advanced non-metals outpost. So once that's done, I can swap these outposts out. Oh, out of storage. I should, once I feel like I've got more resources, I should build some more storage, because it does seem like that's a limiting factor for me here. Alright. Hey, botanist, I don't need you here anymore. Why don't you go back to the greenhouse? So, okay, he's quit his job. It says he's in the greenhouse. He hasn't actually physically gone there. But that's fine. Okay, so let's retrieve this mining outpost. Though actually, oh, production. Let's build an advanced non-metals outpost. Build that. And it occurred to me I'm using a bunch of minerals on that, but whatever. So let's retrieve this one. So now we have no mine and no man. The man has also gone away. And let's... Okay. Actually, it occurs to me... Well, okay. Yeah, that will be part of my pylon network eventually. And also, I could probably hook in this direction if I need to. So let's go over here. And as quick as we can, figure out where the advanced metals, or the enriched metals are. Oh, come on. I'm irradiating myself for this. That direction. Okay. Oh, I was anticipating that, wasn't I? Yeah, it's probably up here. Nope, not that. Oh, we're getting real close. That direction. Oops. There we are. Okay, so now we'll take our regular old mining outpost, slap it down there, and we'll see if we can hook a pylon to between it and my existing route.
Jan, we're running out of storage space, you know?
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so this gets metals and enriched metals. So if I had put a specialized metals one here, that would be better, I guess. Though, okay. Let me try to get a little bit of metals out of this thing. Oh, we're just really completely out of storage space. Okay, fine. We can try to solve that. Can I pick up this at least?
Jan, can you come see me? There's a thing.
I will come see your thing. However, let's see if we can... Did you finish your job? No, we don't have a... We don't have this yet. Why aren't you doing your job? Okay, he just hasn't had quite enough time for it yet. Fine. Fine, it's okay. We'll come back home after extracting some more organics. Alright. Back we go, and let's... Oh, gosh. Well, actually, wait a minute. If I've got some suit battery... There, that'll get saved. Wait, why am I running? Oh, because I don't have a base there. That's right. Okay, I have to run because... Oh, stop it. Because I'm far away from my travel network. So we're gonna go on foot. Radiation's not that bad. I'm sure it'll get worse later. Hi, I'd like to not be using that tool. Okay. So the scientist wants to talk to me about the anomaly, but the technician has also got something going on. Hey, bud.
What's the matter, girl? You look down.
No, not the sheep. Not the sheep. I'm not trying to talk to the sheep. Get away from the sheep. Leave the sheep alone, Jan. Okay, how long was that animation? All right, so the technician's upstairs in the kitchen now. How are we doing on food? We're doing fine. Hi.
Hey, what's the matter?
I was wondering, is it just me, or do you have it too?
Have what?
A splitting headache that won't go away no matter what I do. And a bad stomach, too. Ever since that damn party.
That's worrying. A regular hangover should have gone away by now.
Yeah. Got me thinking, maybe the booze was spoiled? We never checked its expiry date.
Could have mold in it or some bacteria. Okay, man. Just take it easy for now and don't forget to hydrate properly. Yeah. Don't worry. I won't be slowing you down. Even Molly's not there for me when I need her. Look at her. Sulking in her little space. I hope none of those idiots plied her with that rotten stuff.
Oh, right. I found a multi-tool last time. I can give it to him.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down. Yep, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
All right. Apparently the scientist wants to talk to me, so we should do that.
Hey, I took a closer look at our obstacle. It looks like something is distorting the gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks. Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the interval. Yeah, this planet, so full of mysteries. It's almost a shame we need to get out of here in a hurry. I can take the pressure, don't worry. But we can't expect to deal with a problem if we don't understand it properly. How do you suggest we go about it? We'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics. The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible. We're in a canyon, right? So maybe a ledge somewhere high up would be good. I'll mark potential spots on your map. Okay, I'm on it. You're never gonna believe what I found. Let me guess. A time-distorting anomaly? What? How did you know? Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation. So, I just connected the dots. You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think. I guess I was too busy discovering it. Of course, the credit is yours. Now, tell me more about it. Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while all around you time seemed to speed up? Yeah. What a discovery, Jan. This is just getting more and more fascinating. Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside. Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target. Huh. Interesting. I'll think about that. Thanks.
So I wonder if I can use the Illuminator to take that anomaly down too, but maybe I have to get into it first and it takes me some extra time. Should do it early in the day.
We can now mine enriched metals. Good. I'm glad you were brave enough to make the unpopular choice. You promised long-term benefits. What can I do with it now? Cutting straight to the point. I like that. Creating someone who is a skilled refinery operator would also be useful. And keep making good decisions.
All right.
Got a minute? We need to talk.
Ah, this guy again, huh? Where are you? Downstairs? Oh, hi.
Hey, what's the matter? I was wondering, is it just me, or do you have it too? Have what? A split?
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so if you replay the game, or if the same situation crops up multiple times, you can just easily remake the same choices if you want to.
That's worrying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look at.
I wonder if they contrived that to happen, or if it's just a thing that can happen sometimes. Like if they wanted that to happen for the tutorial. Okay, it's getting late. I normally would end the episode. Actually, I normally would have ended the episode by now, but I don't like leaving my mining situation outside in pieces the way it currently is. So I'd like to get... Okay, I want to finish this non-metals outpost. I would like to also get an advanced metals outpost. Now that I know that the enriched metals thing mines both, I can still use the metals outpost that I made. So I'd like to do that. The gravity sensor is going to cost me some metals, so I'll need to do it. And it'll cost me... Okay, I don't want to spend any more minerals if I don't have to, though, because I'm low on those and I don't know where else they could be. So yeah, let's go to bed. And then tomorrow my goal is figure out where I can get some minerals, place my my non-metals outpost, and also mine some metals, I think. Something you should know. What is happening in the kitchen?
I knew there was something wrong with her. I saw it. And I didn't do anything. Wait, what the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone. Molly's gone.
No, that's not possible. There was never any problem with her. I came to see her like I did every day, and she was just lying motionless, cold and stiff.
Yeah, poor thing. Never got to see a real meadow in her short life.
At least her life had meaning. She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created with the use of rubidium.
Okay. So I get the implication here. She's the first entity I made with rubidium. She died. The second one I made, the technician, is having horrifying headaches. I think these guys have a limited lifespan, and I might have to invest resources in keeping them alive? Maybe? This is my guess.
She was our loyal companion on this journey. Let's at least honor her with a moment's silence. Should I remind you that we are in the kitchen, the place where food is prepared? The longer Molly is lying around in here, the higher the risk of contamination.
He called her by her name. And he does have a point.
Let's just decide what to do quickly and get back to work. This is taking too much time.
Molly's been a part of this mission before any of us arrived. In a way, she paved the way for us. I say we bury her with honors.
Still, we are talking about corporate property here. I say we put her in the freezer and take her back to Earth. Ally Corp scientists might be interested in her. But it's your call, Yacht. You're the captain. What do you think?
I think I should hold on to her, not necessarily because we need to take her back to Earth, but because having her on hand might actually... I don't know if they're going to, integrate this into my future options, but, there might be research we can do on how she died that could help in the future. So I don't want to bury her outside or cremate her. I want to hold on to her.
Let's pack her up for the journey home and see if any of us make it. No. We can't do that. What? Why not? Don't you all remember what they said at training? If any member of the crew dies for an unknown reason, it is the duty of the scientist on board to carry out a post-mortem without delay. Member of the crew? She was a live being, and her cause of death is unknown. We should find out what really happened. We owe it to her, and to ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's a mandatory procedure. Let's do it. Let's perform an autopsy and see what we can find out. All right? I won't argue with procedures.
Okay, so the research lab. We're doing organics conversion, but let's do the sheep autopsy. And, yep, he belongs there. Let's put botanist in the kitchen for now. Let's put the technician in the workshop. And he's going to build me my advanced non-metals outpost, right? Let's do this before we do the radiation filter. Okay, so I'm going to head out there. I'm trying to figure out where I can get minerals. But once this thing is available, I want to build it. And I also want to collect as many resources as I can. Though, how much does it cost? Before I do that, how much does it cost to build more storage? I keep running up against my storage limits. Okay, 30 metals. So I need to mine some metals, and then I can build more storage later. There's plenty of room for it now that we've expanded, so cool. Yeah, let's get out there. Okay, so I could just grab some incidental metals here if I want to. I could also mine them here. I'm searching for minerals. It's possible, actually, that minerals are off this direction. Though also, there's just a bunch of areas off this way, too. And it wouldn't be bad for me to stay close to this. So let's go here first. Let's mine some metals to get us up to 30. Oh, and actually, then let's build our storage. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's go out and back really fast. Get some metals, build that storage. We need 30 of them.
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
That quick, huh? Okay. Well, I guess. What do I guess? I guess I'll drop down out of here and start heading this direction. This is where I want to go, right? Nope. I want to go under here. Ooh, fancy stuff. University hoodie and night sky projector. Okay.
Where my stuff landed here?
Future Ex-Girlfriend by Chris and Jack. Oh, great, another movie. Fun. We'll have to watch that
Awesome.
later.
Another movie.
How are we doing on production? Still working on the metals outpost. Okay. So up here there was nothing special, but maybe there's some stuff. Oh, hey, we got a rock blockade. It's probably not anything important, but I guess we'll find out. Where's my way down? There. There. Hey, come here. Come here. Let me down. How do I... There. Okay. Is that rain or radiation. Okay, good. It's dust, actually, I guess. Okay, so we've got this kind of long way down over here. Doesn't look like there's probably anything super important this direction. So I'm going to keep going. Oh, hello. 3 energy to go up this, and it's not going to let me do it. I got 3 energy, but it looks like I maybe need a suit upgrade in order to climb a wall like that. So I guess we'll go down this way. We've got a blockage right here, but do we care? Is this hurting us in any way? I don't think it is. Okay, so it looks like these like double chevron walls, or walls that I cannot yet climb. So I guess there's a few different places I could go. Let's just check production again. Only at 34. Okay.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Sure. Back to the greenhouse. Oh wait, this is the time anomaly. You know what? I got nothing better to do. Let's hit it from another angle. But I've got nothing better to do than try to figure out that time anomaly. Oh, we finished ALX conversion. All right, so get out the illuminator. All right. We knew how to do that now. Doesn't look like we got a big prize for it or anything, aside from the ALX itself. So I think we've moved on to the sheep autopsy. But yeah, I guess if I want to figure out where to get minerals, I gotta go in this totally other direction right now. I could also try to pass through that little screen that prevents me from making pylons, but that makes me nervous. Okay, we've got a tall thing here I can't climb. We've got... Ooh. Okay. Where does this go? I don't see it. Oh wait, here we are. Is it going up the cliff, or is it... Yeah, I'm not seeing it go any particular direction unless... Oh wait, is it... It might be going up this cliff. If it's going up that cliff, there's not much I can do about it. I'm not really seeing it doing anything else. So, I guess I'll have to... Yeah, okay, there's a question mark here. Maybe at some point in the future I'll be able to figure out what's going on there. Okay, we've got more enriched metals this direction, but not minerals. Now, I think that minerals might be one of the things I can get out of enriched metals. So I might need to be relying on my refinery for that sort of thing. Oh, more qubits.
Whoa. This anomaly. I haven't seen them behave like this.
Okay, I don't know. I don't think I can go any further, can I? Okay, so just more enriched metals. And I don't think, unless I... Whoa, wait, whoa, what are you? Okay, that didn't disperse it. Oops, not what I meant to do. Do I have to kill multiple? Come here. Come here. Oh, I'm out of soup battery. I can't fight it. Alright, we can come back and do this later. How are we doing on production? Hello. Okay, good, good. We've got, oh, hey, we have more metals now. What was it I was going to do with more metals? I guess eventually I wanted to make another fancier mining outpost. Making another qubit chip would be good too, but actually, oh, let's look at the refinery. Metals and organics, ALX. Okay, so these both. Okay, so nothing is making minerals. I still need to find a source of minerals. Refining doesn't do it. So I guess I could just set an infinite uphold on these things to make the stuff we need out of them. If anybody has nothing to do, then they can do that. And it's time for me to head back and actually replace that mining outpost. And then I think we'll have a solid network for what we're trying to accomplish. And that's the thing I was worried. Like, I've been letting this episode go long because I just didn't want to leave an unfinished mining network out here. I want to, when I come back to this, I want to know that I've got, everything I need so far. So I don't want to be patching holes, So let's build an advanced non-metals outpost. And we can work on it for the rest of the day.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Okay, when I get home, we'll talk about the sheep autopsy. And so I think next episode, we'll have to explore this direction and hope we find some minerals. And it might end up being worthwhile to clear this rock blockade just to give us another route through so we don't have to be climbing this all the time. I'm still very curious what's through here, though. I've been hesitating to follow it because, it could be costly. But I think that's basically what we would need to do. So, yeah, anyway, let's head back home. Get some sheep resolution. Oops. I didn't go all the way home. Where is the scientist? Where is... Oh, he's to the left. Hi.
Hey, are you done with the post-mortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death? Yes and no. Don't you just love science?
I know the direct cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning.
No?
No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage.
What? Why?
That's the tricky part. Her brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film, like mutated tissue of some sort.
Are you talking about a brain tumor?
I don't know.
Jan, I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. A basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and it doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on. This is not a satisfactory conclusion. We need to know more.
I agree. We do know it wasn't the food nor bad air conditioning. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the Interral. Who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand? We have no idea about the microbiome here, bacteria, maybe even viruses.
Viruses? What are you saying?
We should all get tested, just to be on the safe side.
So, the technician was right when he urged us to examine the sheep.
And we were right to listen to him.
Now let's follow through. Okay. How do you want to proceed?
MRI scanning. A simple procedure that will give us the first crucial answer. Is anything affecting our brains too? All I need from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary. Think you can handle that?
Okay. I'll take care of it right away.
Excellent. We'll start the checkups immediately after it's ready.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
Oh, interesting. A motivational hoodie.
Motivational? More like demotivational. I only kept it because it's really comfy.
Of course you did. It doesn't remind you of all that determination and ambition that fueled my academic success. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate it. I discovered something new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating. Pulsating? As in shrinking and expanding?
Yeah, and it seemed to have two cores inside.
Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates?
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
I imagine having more suit battery would also help. So we need to craft an MRI scanner. How is that done? Okay, that needs a lot of minerals. And so we're going to need to figure out minerals next episode. No two ways about that. What else are we going to need to do? Feels like we're kind of doing okay on the food front. We've got just enough metals. We've got... Oh, no, we don't. Okay, we don't have enough metals to make an advanced metals outpost. I'd really like to make an advanced metals outpost so we can start getting metals faster as well. And then we can still keep our existing extra outpost for whatever. I don't know, maybe once we switch to an advanced metals outpost, maybe we'll just salvage the old one, learn how salvaging works, and make another advanced non-metals outpost to get it. Of course, now that's going to use all our minerals. So yeah, no, once we get access to minerals, we're going to need to first use a regular outpost on them because we're not going to have enough minerals otherwise. Okay, anyway, whatever, it's fine. Actually, yeah, maybe what I should do is go find the minerals and then make another one of these with whatever metals I have. Make one of these so we can get minerals as fast as we possibly can. Anyway, whatever, it's fine. The qubit chip. That was the other thing. Yeah, okay, so we might want to spend some of our minerals on this as well. Though, I don't know, right now, what's our research situation like? Oh, non-metals efficiency. Doesn't cost anything to do that, so let's do that. Oh, storage. That was the thing I wanted metals for. That's right. That's right. Let's, real quick, before we go to bed... Where am I going? Let's go to the command center and add some storage. That'll make a huge difference. So... Yeah, so, I could build a whole Rapidium arc right now if I want to. We'll worry about that later. Small storage. So, yeah, let's just stack another one over here. Makes us heavier, and it costs some metals, but now we've got room for more metals and more everything. So that'll be good. Okay, I think we're kind of set up to succeed. We've got enough food. We've got enough everything. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position, considering. So it's time to head to bed, and it's time for me to get back to work. This has been a long lunch break, and I've got lots to do. So we'll end it here. There's my subscribe button. Here's the next episode whenever it's ready, and let's hope we can find some minerals.